Hello, good morning, dears. Welcome back. So, today we are starting an interesting lesson. We are today starting a new lesson. The name of the lesson is The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. Okay, the ashes that made trees bloom. And you can see on my board there is a dog. Everyone liked the dog. Huh? You also like the dog. So everyone would like to keep the pet at their house, okay, but especially they kept a dog because dog is very loyal and faithful. Okay, the dog is very loyal and faithful for its honor all the time, for its honor. So a lifetime it remains faithful and loyal for the honor. Okay, and they are very loving. Okay, they are very caring for us, so that's why we would like to keep the pet as dog. Okay, so here I prepare for you dog, and the story is related to dog. Okay, the name of the dog is Muko. It is Muko. Okay, the name of this dog is Muko, and it is the story of Japan in 19th century. Okay, the story recounts an emerge of an old couple who lived in Japan in 19th century. Okay, so there are two types of couple. The one is an old couple, okay, and the other one is also old couple, but they are wicked in behavior. So the one is good old couple and the other one is bad old couple. Okay, means wicked behavior. So two types of old couple we will see in the lesson. Okay, and we will see the character of, the nature of, the quality of Muko the dog. What the dog did in the lesson we'll see. Okay, so we should be kind for animals. Okay, we are taught to be kind towards animal always. We should be kind and careful for the animals. Okay, we should all the time caring for the animals. Okay, that's why we kept pet in our house. Okay, so the story is about a pet named Muko. Okay, and the story about two types of couple. The one is an old couple. Okay, and the old couple, the one is an old couple and they are very well, they are very good. The old couple is always caring and loving towards animal, and the other one is also an old couple, but they are a wicked behavior. Okay, they have wicked behavior, they are not good towards animal, they always hatred to animal, they always forcefully beat the animal. Okay, so two types of couple we have to see. Okay, a wicked couple, the one is good couple and the other one is a wicked couple. Okay, so we will see the story on the basis of many points. Okay, so it is an interesting story, my dears, and the name of the story is The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. What do you understand by ashes? Okay, if something is burned, so after burning what remains? Ashes remains after burning something. Okay, ashes means rock. Okay, rock. So only ashes remains after burning something. So the ashes that made trees bloom. So what happened in this case? What the title is going to tell us, what the title is going to justify us and elaborate us. What the ashes do? So the ashes bloom the tree. Yes, when the ashes of dog. Okay, I will open the story by explaining everything on the basis of these points given on the board. So when that ashes just sprinkle on dry trees, so the trees begin to bloom. That's why they keep the name The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. That's why they name the title The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom, because in the lesson we will see after the death of Muko's ashes. The ashes belong to whom? Whose ashes bloom the tree? So the ashes of Muko bloom the tree. Okay, because he was a noble dog, he was a very faithful and loyal dog. Okay, and he was the dog of good old couple, a good old couple, that's why. And the good old couple always eager to help animals. Okay, so we will see the story. The name of the story is The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. Very nice story. Okay, we will see about Muko. You can see Muko on board. I have prepared for you. Muko is a faithful dog. Muko is a loving and loyal and honest dog, as a dog happens. Okay, and we should always be caring and loving towards animal. We are taught to be kind towards animal. Okay, we are taught to be loving towards animal, and we should be try to do that. Okay, our elders taught us to be kind towards animal. Okay, so Muko was the pet dog of good old couple. So in that village there are two types of old couple, good old couple or wicked old couple. Two type of old couple. So we'll see about both the old couple. Okay, so I again if I am showing the significance of the title, so I will show that the ashes means the remains after burning. Okay, the remains after burning something, it means rock. Okay, ashes, the ashes that made trees bloom. And what the ashes do? So the ashes bloom the tree, it flows the tree. Okay, it flourish the tree, because the ashes was Muko. The ashes was belong to Muko. So after the death of Muko's ashes, just after drying, after spreading on dry trees, the tree began to bloom. Okay, so now you will think that, sir, you are talking about the Muko, you are talking about two types of couple, the one is good and the other is wicked behavior. So what happened to Muko? How Muko died? Okay, you have the question, how Muko died? He was very loving dog, he was very caring and gentle dog, loyal dog, honest dog. So how he died? Now you have question, you have curiosity, because everyone like dog. Okay, you also and I also like. Okay, so I am describing the story on the basis of 3 to 4 points. The point number 1, the old couple's child Muko. We will discuss on the old couple's child Muko. So the story recounts that there was a good old couple lived in Japan in 19th century. Okay, there was an old good couple lived in Japan in 19th century. Okay, the couple had no children. Okay, my dears, the couple had no children. They had only a pet dog named Muko. An old couple had only a pet dog, Muko. Okay, and they had no children, so they kept the dog as their pet dog, and the name of the dog is Muko. So they treated Muko very lovingly. They treated Muko very caringly. So they kept the dog as their own son, as their own child. They kept Muko as their own child. They loved the Muko as their own child. Okay, and an old couple was a farmer. Okay, and he was a rice farmer. So from the morning, in the morning he works. Okay, in the morning he goes to field. Okay, with his tools, the tool like hoe and spade. HOE, hoe and spade means khurpi and darati. You have ever heard about in your village. Okay, the medieval tools. Okay, the ancient tools, if we talk about pre-medieval tools, spade and hoe. Spade and hoe means darati and khurpi. So the old couple just went to field goes to field in the morning, okay, and just return back in the evening. So from morning to evening, from dusk to dawn, old couple worked in the field, okay, with the tool spade and kurpi, okay, spade and hoe. So Muko also accompanied with him, okay, Muko also accompanied with him. Muko also joined the field with the owner, with old couple, okay, and he also, Muko also returned back with the owner in the evening, okay. So till dusk to dawn they work in the field by using hoe and spade, okay, tools of in agricultural form, okay. So the old couple was very loving towards animal, okay, and old couple was very good couple. So that old couple always eager to help the needy animals. Good old couple, there was two type of old couple, okay, one is good old couple and the other one is wicked old couple. So the good old couple always eager to love animals, always eager to help animals who are in need or needy animals, okay. So it was about point number 1, the old couple's child Muko, okay. Next we will see about the pile of gold, okay. The pile means heap, dher, okay, dher. Pile means heap or dher, the pile of the gold. So how they find the pile of the gold, we'll see in second point, okay. How the old couple get the pile of gold, we'll see in second point. So one day Muko took his honor at the prominent place. One day Muko took the honor, okay. Muko just draw the old couple, draw good old couple to a prominent place, and Muko started scratching the land, okay. So he took good old couple to a prominent place, okay, and Muko started scratching the land, okay. So in doubtfully, old couple was also doubtful, and the old couple was thinking that what the Muko was going to show by scratching land. So doubtfully, good old couple also started digging the ground, okay. In doubtfully, good old couple also started digging the ground, okay. So after digging the ground, an good old couple find the pile of gold, okay. Good old couple found the pile of gold. Good old couple got the heap of gold, okay. So one day Muko took the good old couple to the prominent place and started scratching the land. So in doubtfully, good old couple also started digging the land. So good old couple now finds, okay, heap of gold, okay, pile of gold. So when good old couple saw these things, so he became happy, okay, and then good old couple bought a piece of land, okay, and then they became rich. Good old couple now became rich, okay, and good old couple distribute their wealth to their neighbors, okay. Good old couple was very helpful and noble, so they starts spending on poors or on the society of poors or their neighbors, okay. They bought a piece of land, then they distribute the piece of land to their neighbors, and as the couple was good old couple, so then as they got the pile of gold, they started spending on needy ones, okay. They started helping poor or needy ones because they are good old couple, okay. So one day they organize a feast, okay, a great feast they organize for their neighbors. So one day good old couple organize a good and great and delicious feast, dawat, okay. Feast means dawat for neighbors, okay, for their neighbors. So In that village there was a wicked old couple lived also. I already tell you before. In that village there was a wicked old couple also living there, also lived there. Okay, so when the old and the wicked old couple never try to help animals. Okay, and wicked old couple doesn't like to help animal. Okay, all the time wicked old couple try to and force to push the animal away. Okay, and they always bitten the animals. Wicked old couple always trying to bitten the animals. Okay, because they were wicked behavior. So as they heard about the dog, as they heard about old good couple's fortune, okay, they became fortunate. The dog helped him to get the pile of gold. Okay, by the dog, old good couple get the pile of gold. So they were thinking to get the dog. Okay, so wicked old couple, when wicked old couple heard about the pile of gold, okay, find by good old couple, so and it was cause of muko, so they just draw the muko. Wicked old couple bring muko, okay, forcefully, and wicked old couple offer muko some food. Okay, and forcefully pressure, they started pressurizing muko, and forcefully they order to muko to find out the gold for them. Okay, wicked old couple just draw the muko and forcefully tries to scratching the land. Okay, by offering him some food, but he was keep quiet. He was frightened, he was afraid, because wicked old couple was not good, okay, in behavior. So muko didn't do anything. Okay, so if the muko didn't do anything, so they forcefully dragged the muko, they forcefully bitten the muko. Okay, then muko started scratching behind the pine tree. There was a pine tree, so muko started scratching behind the pine tree. So then the then wicked old couple also digging the ground behind the pine tree, but they didn't get anything. They get, as they were wicked behavior, as they are a wicked couple, okay, as they forcefully scratch the muko, as they trying to forcefully muko to scratch the land for getting the pile of gold, so they didn't get anything. Okay, muko started scratching behind the pine tree, and they also started digging the ground behind the pine tree, but they find a dead kitten with foul smell. They didn't get gold, they didn't get pile of gold. Okay, they found only a dead kitten with foul smell. Okay, so they became angry, and when they became angry, okay, when they became angry, they started beating muko, and they killed the muko. Wicked old couple killed muko, okay, because they didn't get pile of gold. Okay, they didn't get pile of gold, and they get a dead kitten with foul smell. And as they were trying to get pile of gold, but they didn't get the pile of gold, they find from digging a dead kitten with foul smell. So they became angry, they started beating muko, and they killed muko. Okay, they killed muko. Then they worry means dafnana. Okay, then they worry muko behind the pine tree, from where they get a dead kitten. At same place they worried muko behind the pine tree. They worried the muko behind the pine tree. Okay, they worried, उन्होंने मुको को वहीं मार के दफना दिया. Okay, so when when the good old couple came to know about this, so he joined the place. Okay, he arrived on that place where they buried Muko behind the pine tree, and he started crying. Okay, so it was about 2 points. I have described 2 points. Okay, so in next lecture we will see remaining 2 points. Okay, I hope you enjoy the story well. Okay, we'll see in next lecture. Thank you.